Alright, and we are live. Welcome, everyone. It's been a while, I know. Um, yeah. Alrighty. Hello, guys. So, I'm going to quickly pop over to YouTube Studio so that I can link share like I normally do. Um, and then we will get right in to today's stream. Sorry it's been a while. I know it's been 2 weeks. It was a 2 week stream hiatus. It was a while, but we're back. Um, hello, hello, Ethan. My Streamlabs didn't sync up with the chat box, so I couldn't figure out who was typing the message. Sorry about that. Um, give me a couple of minutes here to link share. And see, this is sort of why I half want to switch over to not Streamlabs OBS. This is half why I want to switch over to OBS, is because then the stream delay, not stream delay. So I figured out from watching TikTok, ironically, that OBS Studio, as opposed to Streamlabs OBS, has figured out that it has automatic scene switching, meaning that I could, right now, I've just got this scene. Like, I'm using one scene within Streamlabs OBS that has, Roblox Studio, the subscriber goal, all of that. And I've got, like, a scene for Minecraft and games with friends and all of those. Part of what I want to be able to do is, part of the... got it. See you in a few, I guess. Part of the appeal of OBS's automatic scene switcher is that I essentially can have it so that I can have like a stream starting screen where it's got like some animation and stuff, the chat box, all of that fun stuff. And then when I go into like Roblox Studio, it will it'll just automatically switch over to the scene, and anytime I leave Roblox Studio, it'll switch over to the scene as well. That's really what I want to be able to do. But yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon, because switching from Streamlabs OBS over to generic OBS, it's not the easiest thing. Oh, where was I? Right, I was here. Alright. Because, see, it would be great while I'm doing, like, not Streamlabs, while I'm sharing out the link, because then I wouldn't have to just awkwardly sit here and talk until I finish sharing out the links. Because it is semi-awkward just sitting here while I'm while I'm not doing anything, but you know, it's fine. Among Us Central, I'll just self-promo in there. Doop. r/streaming. Doop. Then that's a bunch of TikTok stuff. Got it. Last thing that I need to do is just add a couple of tags onto the video. And then we should be good to start. And there we go. Tags are in. It is time to... Actually, I need to respond to a message. Never mind. There we go. Message responded to. It is now time to get into here, and let me just break Streamlabs for a second. Oh, I should probably plug my Mac in. That's probably a thing I should do. Give me a second. We had people... Hello, glad you're back. Give me a second to get my laptop charger. We had people, I'm at my mom's, and over the last week we had people come in and install mini splits so that we could have ductless central air. And they managed to knock out a fair amount of my cords, so I'm still trying to figure out where everything is. I'm also watching a basketball game in the background. It's going through my AirPod, but just in case you hear me cheer or make any kind of groan, that's probably why. But yeah, let's get into the video. So where were we at the end of last video? Because it's been like over a month. So, right, so we got... Oh, right, my ridiculous class name. Right. So we got the tag, we got this. I don't know why that's 70. I'll change that. And then we got dropper 2. Got it. And we got the mess drops and everything. Okay, we were doing well a month ago. Alright. So where do I need to get back to? So, buttons, I want to fix this to buy dropper 1, 0. And then dropper 2, I can't remember what I said back in the last video. Actually, I think I might know. Give me a second to get my Padlet up and running. Because I made a note of this, because I knew I was going to forget it. Yep, that's the right account. There we go. Okay, no, so I don't. Got it. My Roblox name is Airship 2. It's just two capital I's. I can send it in the chat in just a minute. Um, so let me pop off real quick. My goodness, do I have a lot of tabs open. And by pop off, I mean pop off of my, there we go. Alright. I put the link in the chat. So, purchases wise. See, I remember in the last episode of this series, I talked about how I wanted to keep things. I wanted to make this like an actual professional game. And I wanted to, at the end of it, do like a big, not big. Ooh, hang on. I need to change something in Streamlabs. Give me a second. It's better now. I remember I said I wanted to like open it up to the public for testing and have enough people come on and for like the hour and a half basically have it be a big Q&A session while I had viewers test the game. And I'm still up for that. There was also something, I can't remember if it was in Purchased Handler. So, script. So, wait, where is this? Purchased Handler. So, script.parent.currency to collect. Oh. Okay, so that's how much you would get there. I'm trying to figure out if I can get it to where... Right, transparency is 1. Ooh, I need to pay attention to this here. Because, so, unfortunately, I didn't get time to record a game clip for it, but one of my biggest Roblox games is called Tennis Court Tycoon. It was one of my most popular ones, at least. And I started working in Unity over the last couple of weeks to try and turn it into an actual game. Like, I don't know if it would be, I would create like a free website with Wix or something and put it up for download there, or if I would contact people at Steam to see if I could put it up for free or for like $5 like Among Us there. I am honestly not sure. Again, it's not where I'm focusing my time, because in the end, I have much better things to do than to try and sit there all day and develop a game instead of doing homework. But it's been something that's gonna be a long time project and probably won't end up being finished till like this time next year. That's how long of a project we're talking. Okay, no, so I can't do a UI at the top. Got it. So, I would say I'm going to get rid of dropper 2, and we are going to duplicate Jack in the Box dropper 1, turn it into Jack in the Box dropper 2, and then, okay. Jack in the Box Dropper 1 has been named. Rename Jack in the Box Dropper 2 as 150. So tag is dropper. We got that. Dependency. So I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to run it. We're going to make sure that that change didn't mess with anything. And then we're going to get straight into the third dropper. And then we'll get to have some fun with the upgrader. I'm looking forward to that. I am genuinely looking forward to that. So okay, that immediately messed with things, but that's because I was so careless that I didn't even check. Let's try that. Let's see if that's better. Hello, Moomy. I think that's how I say your name. If I somehow manage to mess that up, then let me know, because I don't want to be mispronouncing names. That would be the last thing that I want to do. So something still isn't working here. And why? Why is it not working? It worked before I messed with things. So why is it not? Jack in the Box Dropper 2. Did I mess something? That's dependency. Of course I missed something. How am I so careless all of a sudden? Good grief. Like, I'm really smart and stuff, and then all of a sudden I just get so careless. Because I bet you things will work now. I had an extra the. Yeah, see, there we go. So far what I've got in my Unity game is I've literally just got a tycoon floor, which I still need to do a little bit better materials for. I've got the tycoon floor, and I've got this little gateway here. What do you mean blue tycoon and red? I'm a little bit confused by that. I'm waiting to post something about, oh, the colors. What about the colors? So, oh, do I still have the scene in here that shows it? I've got a diagram of what all of the colors in the tycoon are going to end up being. But I'm waiting in terms of... What are your ideas for both the red and blue? I wasn't intending on having the... I wasn't really intending on having, like, a red and blue tycoon, I was sort of intending on having like various different classes in each level. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Sorry about that. My brain is. I'm really tired. Um, next week was supposed. Last week was supposed to be our last robotics competition. Um, and there was a spot in the one this weekend, so my dad's the coach. He took the spot, and we thought we would put it up to the team to decide if they wanted to do it or not. And it turns out they did. So I've got another robotics competition tomorrow, and I was actually a little bit late starting the stream because with restrictions in the state that I'm in due to COVID, you can only have 10 people inside a building at once. Now, obviously, schools are exempt for this, but the robotics competitions aren't. So we can only send 3 people and 1 coach. The other team can only send 3 people and 1 coach. And then the ref and the scorer that's updating the stream and stuff those are the other 2. And we had one of the people who we were gonna send. Her mom is sick, and they're all getting tested for COVID, but they don't get their results back until after tomorrow. It's a 2-day event, so normally, in a normal year, the robotics competitions work sort of in the way that. How do I explain it? What's the best way to explain? It works in the way that normally I don't do videos Friday nights before robotics competitions. Now, this was also back when I only had like 25. I'm the electrical person. It's funny you say that because the roles that our team sort of created were driver, who drives the robot, an electrical guy, and a hardware person. I'm the electrical guy. So, I do a lot of programming, so that makes sense. What's game show? I've heard of it, but essentially in a normal year, the way things work is that normally a robotics competition is a day-long thing. It's normally not like you go for an hour, do the robot game, go back home, the next day do judging like it is this year. It sounds like it could be an interesting game show. But in a normal year, we've got a practice kind of late on Friday. We do catering from like Chipotle. No, sorry, we don't do catering. We all do practice, end at like 6:30 or 7. School gets out at 3:30, so we just work from like 3:40 to 7 or 7:30. Make sure we've got everything good, pack everything up, load everything into the cars, and then we all go out to dinner at like Chipotle or Chick-fil-A or some restaurant that everybody can agree on, that everybody will have food options. We all chat and stuff like that, and then we go home, and Saturday is normally competition day. So normally, you have to be there at like 7 a.m., check-in is at 7:30, which means you've got to get up at like 5:30 in the morning to be able to get out there to the place, to be able to leave. You have to be able to get up at 5:30 to be able to leave the house by like 6:15ish to get to the place with plenty of time. I also have to be there a little bit earlier because I'm coach's kid. So, um, the coach has to be there a little bit earlier. I've got to be there earlier as well. It's the downside to being coach's kid. Gotcha. I hate it when my phone dies. I always forget to charge it. Um, but normally we're there from like 7 a.m. to like 5 or 5:30 p.m. And we have a 30-minute judging session in the morning, like very early in the morning before 10 a.m. and then like 10:30 is when the qualification rounds start. And then after qualification rounds, we go into basically after qualification rounds, the top top 4 teams are alliance captains, and they get to pick the other team. They get to pick like two other teams to be on an alliance with them, and then that alliance goes head to head against the other alliance, and so on and so on. I hope your tablet doesn't die. But that's normally the way that the competition goes. And normally we end up hanging around to see if we got awards or something like that. Normally we don't. But normally I need to be well rested and up at 5:30, and normally I'm at my dad's that Friday night because he's the coach, and it's just flat out easier for me to be able to just stay at his house Friday night, not have to worry about him picking me up, not having to worry about sleeping through my alarms or my mom sleeping through her alarms, not having to worry about any of that. So in a normal year, we would have just had 3 weeks straight of no Friday video. This year, we go in for like an hour tomorrow, do our in-person bit, and then... okay. Sorry, my subscriber goal glitches out sometimes. Sometimes doesn't update immediately. But that's awesome. Glad I'm back up to 110. But, and then Sunday morning is our judging time, so it doesn't impact this at all. Last week, the last 2 weeks, I've had in-person practices till like 5:30 or 6, which just puts out of discussion me being able to stream because I wouldn't get home till 6, and then I would, then I would be streaming from 6 to 7:30, and there it goes, finally updated. And then I would be streaming from like 6 to 7:30, and it just wouldn't be the schedule, and I always end up on video calls and stuff like that, and it's stressful. I will be glad next week when I finally get a break and I don't have something really stressful on Saturday. Alright, the 3 droppers work, so it's now time to get into the upgraders. And I'm at 240 TikTok followers, which isn't bad. I was hoping I'd be at more by this point, but I had to not post for a day because I was swamped with work. And apparently that really hurt me because I dropped down to 235 last Friday, and I'm back up to 240. Next step is 250, which, again, I'm hoping by next week. Alright, so we've got the upgrader button in. Yeah, a lot of people have TikTok, but a lot don't have it as well. Oh boy. Um, I appreciate it. Wait, okay, I did see that right message. I was trying to figure out if I saw the chat message there and responded to that, or if I saw a different. Okay, that makes. Sorry, I confused myself there. Upgrader wise, we've got the upgrader. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of the button. I'm gonna go ahead and get um upgrader. Here we go. So that I'm intending to have like game passes for extra coins and like a weapon or something of the sort. Wait, actually, before I say that. Yeah. So I do have weapons in there. I'm hoping at the end to have a game pass for coins. For like extra coins and maybe a radio. And then but I am planning to actually put weapons in this time. We probably won't end up getting to it quite yet. Did I end up? No, I didn't. Okay. So wait. Cash value. Well, make sure to charge the iPad. You're on the charger. Got it. Um, I've been doing Clash of Clans. I've been trying to debate if I want to do like a mobile live stream series or not, but I'll see. So, I'll just keep that at 5 that way and we'll deal with it. Dropper script. No, we don't want dropper. Here we go. Upgrader. That does it by 5. That'll be fine. That'll be absolutely fine. So, upgrader. Wait. That's not even what I went in for. Neon orange. And which one is that? That's that one. Got it. So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we set the gray pieces to be neon orange. And that we set So, I don't actually know how I learned to build stuff in Roblox. I honestly don't, and I should. And my frames are going all over the place. Wow. Okay. Um, I think I just ended up liking playing tycoons in Roblox, and I knew they had Roblox Studio. I'm like, oh hey, I should do this, and then we are where we are now. Alright. I'm debating leaving those as gray, but I can always come back to that. No, no, no. Actually, yes, we want that to be neon orange. Da-doomp. Da-doomp. Alright. There we go. So now, I make a lot of weird noises sometimes. I also have a lot of phrases that could be used as, like, merchandise. I just don't have the money to pay for merchandise. Like, this is one of the things that, speaking of money, I'm gonna go on a rant here, and I know it. So, I will try not to make it too ranty, but it won't be a rant, it'll just be like a series of ideas. I know I talked about it in this past week's videos, but I don't actually remember how much I talked about it because it's Friday and I filmed those 3 videos on Sunday. But basically, like, an idea I had was, there are certain Discord servers I'm in and other programs that have sort of like a creator exchange where you send you send your video to another person and they send theirs to you, and then you both watch each other's and give feedback. And the feedback that I've gotten has said that I need music in the background to make it a little more engaging. And I've seen videos with and without music, and the music definitely makes it more engaging. So are you working in Unity with that? Because as far as I know, you can't do that in Roblox. I could be wrong. I don't know a lot about Roblox, but like, if I work in, so the big reason that I don't have music at the moment, sorry, I'm not meaning to be silent. I'm just, again, dealing with robotic stuff. Um, so I use the YouTube audio library, which has a bunch of not copyrighted music so I can use it in my video and not get copyrighted. What I want to look at before I add music, though, is, are there other services that give me, like, a new, not new, well, yes, new, that give me, like, a new set of songs each day, or something like that, because that would be awesome. I don't know if a program like that exists, but if it did, that would be awesome. So, like, but on that note, over spring break, which is in less than a month, I'm not committing to anything before that because I don't know work level. Teachers love to make our lives so stressful before break and give us, like, a test in every subject and a couple of big projects due. They love to do that. It's ridiculous and it sucks. but I'm not committing to anything before spring break, but I will have time on spring break to hopefully look into programs to help that. Ooh, and we're at 111 now, so thank you to whoever just subbed. Um, yes, I normally travel during break. We're trying to figure out if we can or not, so we'll see. But we might quite possibly lose a stream there as well. Um, but if I can put music in, hopefully I'll be able to make videos more engaging, improve my watch time stat a little bit. But what I would love to be able to do is work in Streamlabs/OBS for video recording and not just streaming. Unfortunately, my computer doesn't have the strength to do that. So I can't. I have to use Microsoft. But I could just have a folder and I could have it run through the songs. I could audio mix it. I could do all that stuff. I could automatically have it do it for me. And I could have a little pop-up that, you know, if I design it right, when I pop it in, will basically, like, when I talk about TikTok followers, it'll pop up a live count, and I'll be able to talk about it and then pop it back down. That's what I'm kind of hoping I'll be able to do in the future, because, like, there's sort of a little bit of professionality, I think that's the right word, in that. And it would also just be really fun to design, it would look really nice, and it would make my life a whole lot easier, so that I could basically still just one-shot things and I don't really have to edit them. Because I have to tell you, being able to upload 4 videos a week would be impossible if I didn't one-shot my videos. And for those new to the channel, what I mean by one-shot is that I do what I'm doing now. I hit the record button, I film the video, we do gameplay stuff, I talk, and then I end it, and that's just the video. I can generally stay talking for a long time. My throat gets a little dry sometimes, but I can generally stay chatting for a decently long time. Where it gets a little bit problematic is on like 3-hour streams. But I've been trying to have the less of those the possible. It worked. I forgot to change the tag, so I'm gonna fix that. But that just worked, and I am thrilled. I am thrilled about that. But the other thing I could do is I would need a stream deck for that. Now, before I get into complaining about how much a stream deck costs versus what it actually is probably worth, there's a Streamlabs app on mobile for phones and iPads that is called Streamlabs Deck, and it basically lets you have the functionality of a Stream Deck, although it's only for Streamlabs. It doesn't get you like the Spotify functions that a Stream Deck normally gets you for the PC in general. But oh, and we're back down to 110. That's fine. But if I could work in Streamlabs, I would really be able to take the quality of this channel up a bit more. And one of the things that I know I need to do is my CPU, it's limiting. Um, you know, games are highly dependent on the graphics card, which is still really good. My graphics card is still really good, and it makes high quality gaming and it makes streaming at 60 frames per second possible. But my CPU makes it so that I can't stream games that well, not at least high quality games. And I've got a let's see, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, um part of what I want to do when I can actually get a job and start building up money of my own is I want to spec out a new gaming PC and get a really nice one. Um, because although I'll see what time that ends up being, because honestly, to be honest with you, I know I talked about it in a previous video, but I went to Micro Center over the holiday break, and I saw an Asus laptop that was 2 screens. Like, it was a dual screen laptop. It had an Intel Core i9. It had an i9 chip in it, 32 gigs of RAM, which is over double what my machine that I'm using now has. And both screens were 4K. The bottom one was touchscreen, full RGB keyboard, probably some kind of crazy graphics card. But it was, $3,000, and I'm not paying for that at the moment. I can get a PC for that price that's way better than what I will ever need. So alright, well, I think that is our dropper element for the first floor. I think. So, since I've got 6 of you watching, so, before I say what I was about to say, because this sends me, the requirements for YouTube monetization are A, ridiculous, B, the actual amounts, I need to stop complaining, are you need 1,000 subs and 1,000 public hours of watch time within the past 12 months. So we are at 110 subs currently, and we are at 271 hours of watch time within the last 12 months. Now, again, I think if I'm able to add music into the background, that'll make the videos more enjoyable and that watch time will go up. I don't know that, but I think that. As far as subs go, it'll be a journey, that's for sure. It'll definitely be a journey. We're only at 110 out of the 1,000 we need, but 110 is still incredible. So, they're absolutely ridiculous. There's a reason why when I catch myself thinking about what I'm gonna do when I start being able to do monetization, there's a reason why I stop myself. And that's because I know that it is not reasonable to start thinking about that now. It's going to be a while until that does actually happen. But what I was going to say is we've now got, here, let me do that math for you. 2951 divided by 60. That is 49.18 hours within the last year. That's still pretty good. But because we are done most of the money-making aspects of this floor, we still have things like paths, walls, and weapons that we need to do. Oh, did I say 1,000 hours of watch time? I meant 4,000. It's 4,000 public hours of watch time. I might have said 1,000 because I might have misspoke. But we can either do paths, walls, or weapons. So, which one do you guys want to start and then finish in the next stream? Yeah, it's a lot of watch hours. Alright, one for weapons. We'll probably end up going weapons then, because even though we're at like 4 or 5 viewers, I don't get a lot of chat input. So that means we'll probably end up going into weapons. I'm gonna give it one more minute. But, like, there's the little kid in me that wants to just pour all of my time and energy into YouTube to be able to get monetization. But it's a ridiculous ratio, too. It's like $1 per 1,000 or 10,000 views or something. It's ridiculous. I'm thinking weapons, because walls we can do in any order. Weapons would actually make sense. Walls we can do in any order. I see that you followed. I saw it just go up to 241. Thank you for following. I think it makes sense to do weapons now. Because then, yeah, it does make sense. Because then we can do weapons, then paths to connect everything, and then walls. Yeah, that makes sense. So, this is where I need to do a little bit of research. Weapon giver. Perfect. That was easier than it was last time. Yes, 34-20 us at the halftime. This is for the championship title, so this is an important basketball game. But, so, I'm thinking weapons. I'll see if that weapon thing, yeah, I didn't think it would. I'm thinking weapons, and I'm just trying to figure out which weapons, though. I'm thinking we'll have 3. So, what I'm gonna do is... Alright, see, this is where the graphic designer in me is very happy. Because under Essentials, what we can do is we can duplicate the floor. I was thinking sword. And I'm trying to figure out what else. In all seriousness, we might end up doing ninja stars if I can't think of anything else. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this right here. See, I'm hesitant to do gun because sometimes that gets taken down by Roblox. I don't even know if you can have a gun model. So, this will be the weapons floor if I turn collisions on. There we go. So now... hello. It's fine, don't worry about not being on the streams. I had to take a couple week break myself due to robotics and life and stuff. But I'm back for a week or two. And then I'm probably taking another break, and then we'll see after that. But, you know, things are things. So metal, no. Metal, that's just... What do I... No, it's within 10 now. I don't like it being within 10. We lose when it's within 10. Yeah, the last couple streams I've had upwards of 4 people watching. I'm definitely getting somewhere. Diamond plate, that's what I was looking for. Yes, thank you, announcer people. I know. I know the lead is down by 4. That's not helpful. Alright, weapons floor. We got that in. So now I can search for weapon giver. So we can have that there. And purchases. We'll call this sword giver. The most generic name, but it works. Let me save, because my computer has a habit of just losing power now. Alright, settings / instructions. 1, find mesh and weapon. Generally it should be inside brick called handle. Copy and paste mesh into scene brick. Remove mesh currently in scene brick first. Copy and paste weapon into server storage. Okay, I see how this works. Question in chat. How did I learn to use Roblox Studio? I went over this a little bit earlier. I don't actually know how. There's a lot that I still don't know. I think I just kind of messed around with it, tried to figure out how to do sort of small things, and then figured out that I liked the tycoon style of game, and stuck with it. I think I just kind of stuck with it, and that's that. And we are here we are now. In live streams, there isn't. But in normal videos, there is. Oh, you mean like the end of the year? Sorry, it occurred to me you could mean like the end of the year thing, not just like the rewind button on a YouTube video. Gosh, I'm tired. Yeah, that could be quite interesting. Right, so mesh is in there. Okay, we don't need to mess with the purchase handler. Alright, and then I'm just gonna call it sword. Alright. So, settings, weapon name, sword. And now, it said server storage. Sometimes old games are the best games, though. Like, not gonna lie. In server storage, yep. So before we put this into a button to make it, like, purchasable, I want to check and make sure it actually works. I was never a real Sonic fan. I played, like, the mobile Sonic games. I've got Sonic Dash. Ha! It works. That is cool. Okay. Awesome. It works. So, again, before we put it in, I want to mess with things. So, start color. Can I put that at neon orange? So what does that do if I put it at neon orange? That was weird. So start color doesn't change. Okay. Yeah, we're doing that. It just... Okay. Cool. Center. Neon orange. That's deep orange. We want neon orange. Top, bottom colors. Top, bottom colors. We can keep... Yeah, it was quite bouncy. Alright, there we go. So everything is good. I'm gonna save, double check that everything works, and then we will put it into button form, and then we'll play the game a little bit, see how it goes, and then from there. Hello, Lava Joel. Still works fine. Yep, still works fine. See, one of the things that I've wanted to do in the games are things like meshes, like outfits. I never got that to work. I never got that to work, and I always wanted to get that to work. Alright. Button time now. So, buttons. I'm really looking forward to having this new kind of button implemented. Hello, Metalwork. I'm not gonna play it on stream now, but if you send it in the chat, Streamlabs might yell at you. Go ahead, try sending it in the chat. If Streamlabs yells at you, I can override it. And I'll save the link, and yeah. Got it. Let me go into Roblox and make sure that works. Ah, why is my volume on? Sorry about that. That was enough that I shouldn't get copyrighted. So if I do this, that makes sense. The game ID thing isn't working. I've got no clue how to search by ID. Shows you just how much I play Roblox. Um, I don't really play it that much anymore. I continue to stream it because it's... I also forgot a 3, so hang on before you send the link. It didn't copy everything. That's my bad. There we go. That looks better. Got it. Intermission, right? Is the game. God, I'm congested. I think I got it working. Alright. Yeah, I don't have Roblox on my Mac, so I'll have to forward that over to my PC. But if I get a chance, I will take a look at it. I'm gonna move the item giver over there. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna have them all in the back. Alright, so these should be green. So dependency, let's just have the dependency be 2. I'll just forward it over. I've got enough programs on my Mac at the moment that it'll be... Oh, God, it's within 6 now. I've got enough programs on my Mac that I'm trying to be careful how many I download. So I'll just Google Hangouts it over to my PC. It's not actually that hard to do. Alright, buy sword, got it, tag, weapon. Scripting is not the easiest or most fun part of Roblox build creating, but it is definitely rewarding in the end when it works. I will put it that way. It's not the most fun thing to do, but it's quite rewarding. Yeah, I know it doesn't take up a lot of space, but... Did I saw Bloxy? What? You might be the best scripter. I'm not bad. I'm not good either. Right, sword giver. Let's try that. I also need to fix this. No, I didn't. I'll have to go back and take a closer look at that. Thank you for letting me know about that. Price. 400. Yep. Alright, I'm just double checking that. Alright. So let's play the game now. Hey, it's back within a 10-point lead. That's good. We've got a 10-point lead now. I'm happy about that. So that clearly didn't work because I'm so gonna... Wow. Object. Gosh, come on. Come on, me. Let's try that. Alright, when I get a break in the stream, I will go and check. Hey, my phone has been charging. I'm up to 78%. Hey, there we go. So once we've claimed it, we go over here, we get the free dropper. See, what I would love to be able to do, and it's... Got it. Ethan, I saw the messages saying that you added me. When I get a break in the game and stream, I'll go check and accept. What I'd love to be able to do is, again, it's TikTok follower wise, but once we get to 1,000 TikTok followers, I would honestly love to be able to just live stream like my Unity game creation over there. That would be a lot of fun, actually. I'm looking forward to that now. It's gonna take some time, but it's definitely gonna take some time, because we're only at 241 so far. Again, hoping to be over 250 by next week's stream. We'll have to see. But assuming I can actually get there, then I'll see. On my list of things to do, so when I get done here, I'll eat dinner. And then after I eat dinner, I'm going to come up, finish up a little bit of band homework that I have left to do. Okay, I did remember my saxophone. That's good. But you know, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do my band homework. And then I've been creating a texture pack for Minecraft. I've been documenting the thing on TikTok. So I'm gonna create another texture for that, put it in the game, record it, and hopefully edit that and get it out for TikTok. That'll probably be something that goes up tomorrow. But I am already liking the look of this game even more than I was the last one. Because it's just sort of like aesthetically pleasing, to be honest. Like, I think that's the best way to say that, is it just looks fantastic. It works. There's also a video I need to film because I saw a thing on TikTok that I'm gonna duet, and it says, things to avoid in the setup, and the first thing is different size monitors. You guys haven't seen it, and I don't have a way to get a picture of it into Streamlabs at the moment, but essentially, I don't have two monitors on this desk that are the same size. I've got my big 27-inch as my central one, and then I've got a 19-inch on my right It's a really old monitor. Like, I've had it since 2015, I think. At least, maybe 2014. Then to my left, I've got a 21-inch, I think. 21-inch monitor. My main 27-inch is also a 75 hertz monitor. Then the one extending to my Mac is a 60 hertz 22-inch. And then my one that's connected to my Roku is a 60 hertz 24-inch. So literally none of my monitors are the same size, and I'm just gonna make a video like defending that. So, what do you mean, am I good at it? Like, am I good at what? Here, I'm going with your Ninja Star idea, because I don't have any better ones. That's not the only reason, don't get me wrong, but... So let's see. We got the Ninja Star. There we go. Now, just Ninja Star. And I'm gonna make sure that under settings, under weapons name, I put Ninja Star. And it syncs up. Awesome. So now we can put the Ninja Star over here. Wait, where am I going? Right, into server storage. And then I can go up here. I'm gonna rename that, make it look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Sword Giver. Tag is gonna be weapon. Price will make... Right. Nope, nope, nope. This is the same. Not gonna make that mistake again. I've made it before, and it is not fun. Alright, here we go. 600. Dependency is going to be Sword Giver. I did get that. Nope, 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 nope. Sword Giver. There we go. Object is going to be Ninja Star Giver. And now price is going to be 600. So I'm going to save that. And instead of doing what I normally do, I'm going to run it, make sure that I wired everything up correct. And then I'm going to put the third giver in, and then we're just going to play the game. Yep, it works. That was weird. Don't know why it did that, but... Alright. So, third giver, we need to duplicate. Oh, what's another weapon? Oh, come on. What's another weapon that's not a gun? 'Cause, yeah. Ah, I'm at a loss. boss. I can't think of it. Why can't I think of it? Oh, let me just search. Let me just search weapon. And see what comes up. Axe. I saw axe, so I'm going with axe. What is a Pichu in terms of like game terms? I know the Pokemon, but I don't know if you mean like the Pokemon or something else. This is a shockingly easy. Okay. I thought you were talking about the first um bit of Pikachu, but not bit, first iteration of Pikachu. Okay, this axe isn't gonna work. I just need it to be all one mesh. Or just not a mesh at all. Great. See, this is the problem with weapons, is, like, I'll go with what I can get that actually does work. Hopefully, it's a good game and it gets a lot of success, because that would be nice. Axe Giver. Handle. Mesh. Hey, there it goes. There we go. So, weapons name, I'm just gonna make it axe. Meaning that this, wow. Good job, me. And put the mesh back in there. And now axe into server storage. Oh, come on. Why does it have to? There we go. Axe. There we go. Alright. So now that should work. Now we just need the button, then we can test this, and then I think I'm gonna end the stream. Because as I've mentioned multiple times, I've got dinner and then homework that I need to do, so. It's not hard homework, it's fairly easy homework. Because I think my grandmother might be watching this, so don't get too scared that I'm falling behind in schoolwork. I'm not. To be fair, I don't know if she's watching at this point, but I'm sure I'll get a text message if she is. Tag, weapon, yeah, dependency. Ninja Star Giver. There we go. So let me make sure that that works the way that I want it to. Ah, the ragdoll effect should look pretty cool. Okay, everything works. So it's now time to test our game. So, in the next episode of this live stream series, which has potential to be months again. So in the next episode, we'll do the paths and the walls and probably a second floor. If you guys want me to add another color of button for the second floor, let me know. Because I can do that. I came up with all this stuff like really fast on the fly. So there's no reason I can't add one more. So Zoom and Google Classroom are two different things. They're two different types of programs. Zoom is a video web conference. Yeah, it's a video conference program like WebEx Meet or Google Hangouts or Google Meet, or essentially a group FaceTime call. It's just a little bit more professional than, say, a group FaceTime call. Google Classroom is Google's version of Canvas, which is a little bit lighter than Canvas, a little bit easier to use, but I don't actually know which is better between Google Classroom and not Google Classroom, between, yeah, you can test your game. If you send me the link to it, I can probably test it later. I'm not going to test it on stream because my computer can't handle Roblox Studio and Roblox and streaming at the same time. $400 for this, okay. It shouldn't be too hard. Okay, and while I wait for some money in game here, I'm gonna go through and shut down some of my tabs because good grief, I have got a lot of tabs open. Okay, that's a Roblox game. Google Chat, Kahoot, don't need that. Drive, I'll probably need that. Don't need that at the moment. There we go, this is getting better. Okay, I've got so many Canvas tabs open that I don't need. Don't need any FTC stuff. And there we go. We've got cash now. Waiting is always a fantastic move. Another Kahoot stuff. Okay, that's robotic stuff I do actually need to keep. Same with that. Is there anything not political on the top of Google Trends? Actually, yes. Okay, I might want to capitalize off of that later. I'll see. Wait, okay, there we go. So, sword. We can get the weapon. That's all good. We can get the ninja star as well. I'll have to fix the mesh there. I will go there in just a second. Here, let me do that now. Is it the one called the sword battle? Is it that one? And then axe. Alright, everything works. This is fantastic, and we're back down to 109. This is fantastic. Everything works. I've just got to fix a mesh issue. And then I'm going to outro the stream because I've got stuff I need to do. Let's see. So I just need under purchases. Here, I will check out the game later when I finish my work and stuff like that. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Scene, mesh. There we go. Alright, so let me save the game. I did see you had other games. I'll try and make a mental note to check them out. So this is the best stopping point we're gonna get to. So this is what our tycoon looks like so far. I muted my mic there. Oops. This is what our tycoon looks like so far. I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, my dinner isn't here yet, but like I said, I do have stuff that I have to do. So because it's a natural stopping point, I'm going to end the stream a slight bit early. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, make sure to leave a like. If you're new and or watching this back previously after the stream has ended, leave a like, subscribe, and if you're not on the Discord, join the Discord for updates on next week's stream, which should happen, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye.